All right, what's going on, everybody? Santos Montano. You're here at AZHT headquarters, and today, second time that we shoot Wapo here, and one thing we want to go over is how to keep your horse nice and sound and having nice healthy hooves, right? Because a lot of problems could go on with the horse's hooves. They could get white line disease, and they can have navicular. They could go founder. There's many different things that can happen if you don't keep your horse's feet, properly trimmed and shoed and properly angled, and there's just so much that goes into it. So we're gonna talk to you today about 3 basic tools that you wanna use, or if you have a farrier, or if you are a farrier, that's something that you should be using in your every cycle that you go to shoe a horse. You should be using these. So I got my brother here, Pablo Montano. He's with No Hoof, No Horse Farrier Services, and so today what he's gonna do is talk to you about some of the 3 basic tools that is very important, when it comes to shoeing horses and keeping your horses nice and sound. So let me pass it over to him.
Pablo Montano with No Hoof, No Horse Farrier Service, and we're just gonna go over these 3 basic tools that either you as yourself or your farrier should be using. If you're a farrier or if you have a farrier, ensure that they're using them to make sure that your horse's feet are the healthiest they can be and your horse is sound, and it just makes everything a lot better. If the horse is comfortable, you're comfortable in the saddle, life is beautiful. So the first thing, hoof gauge. Horses have certain angles that their coffin bone, their pasterns have to be at. In the front, 50, 55, back 55, 60. And as you can see, the gauge will tell you. Now what you want to do before trimming and after trimming and during trimming, you pick up the horse has a shoe on already, but put it on and you can see we're at a 52-degree angle. So 52, so we're within that realm of 50 and 55. Now, another one is dividers. They look like a protractor. They just don't have the pencil. Very simple to use. What this does is it measures toe length. It ensures that your horse's hooves, they're the same length on both sides. You wouldn't want one leg longer than the other on yourself, or your one of your shoes a lot thicker. It'd be the same. You get the drift. What I'm talking about. You wouldn't want one leg longer than the other. It'd be a lot. It'd cause hip problems, joint problems, arthritis, so on and so forth. So the way you use these is you find the hairline, top of the hairline, which is at the top of the coronary band. Put it up at the top, and there it is. You find your toe length, and then you want to make sure when you trim one, the other gets the exact same treatment. Same for the rears. Now the third thing, and one of the most important things as well, is a T-square. This ensures that your horse is balanced medial laterally. Medial meaning inside, laterally meaning outside. Ensuring that their hoof is balanced. They're not leaning in like this and they're not leaning out like this. That can cause a lot of joint problems, a lot of navicular disease, arthritis, soreness, so on and so forth. So the way you use this, you pick up the hoof, and once your horse picks up his leg as naturally as he picks it up, you want to get real nice and close, and you want to hold it by just like this, just naturally, let it hang. Put this, easy. And you put that nice and square with the foot, and you want to go down. Now you can see it's nice and level. Both heels are nice and equally. It's centered on the foot, centered on the leg. Not one side is higher than the other, and so on and so forth. Make sure that if you're a farrier or if you have a farrier, ensure that you guys are using this. You wouldn't build a house or build anything in construction without a square or a level or a measuring tape. The same should go for your horse. This is an animal. It needs to be leveled, needs to be properly trimmed. Ensure that you have that you're trimming him so that he's as comfortable as he can be, and it'll make your life a lot easier when you go to trim him the next time, and it'll just make your horse a lot happier throughout his entire life as you go on. Because if you keep him on a constant shoeing cycle, and you're using these tools constantly, you'll alleviate so many hoof deformities, so many problems, and so on and so forth. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing what we have to say, and please ensure that you guys are using these 3 tools: hoof gauge, T-square, dividers. Very important. Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, guys. Santos Montano, AZHT, and that was my brother Pablo Montano with No Hoof, No Horse Farrier Services. And the reason he named it No Hoof, No Horse is because if your horse's hooves are junk, that horse you ain't gonna have a horse, right? You never seen a 3-legged horse out in the wild. So make sure you're keeping your horse's feet nice and healthy and sound. And a lot goes with that, diet, exercise, and so on and so forth. But as far as today's educational video, we just wanted to show you 3 basic tools, something to keep in your tack room that's going to help you along the way, just kind of further your education and keep your horse nice and sound, and also help you and your farrier. But another thing, don't if your horse is not standing still, don't call a farrier over to go and try to trim a damn lion. All right, put your horse in the arena in the round pen, work your horse, and help your horse find comfort and peace standing still for the farrier before you call any farrier over, because the last thing you want to do is hurt your horse or hurt the farrier. So I hope you guys like this video. Santos Montano, AZHT, over and out.